Hey guys. Alright, so welcome to our first science lesson. Alright, so we are going to start talking about animals first in science, and we're going to learn lots of different things about animals. But the first thing we're going to talk about are how animals are kind of grouped together, or how they're classified. You know that animals are all very different. Some of them look the same, some of them look different, some of them have different things on their body, some of them have different parts. So we know that animals are different. Animals are split into two groups at first. There are some animals that have a backbone or a spine, and your backbone, of course, is this bone that runs down your back. You can feel it. If you feel your back, you can feel it. That's your spine or your backbone. Some animals have a backbone, and some animals do not. Some animals that have a backbone, of course, humans have backbones, giraffes have backbones, lizards have backbones, snakes have backbones, but there's some animals that don't have backbones, like worms. They don't have any backbones. Spiders don't have any backbones. Crickets don't have backbones. So some animals have backbones and some animals don't. We're going to talk about the animals that do have backbones first. And there's 5 kinds of animals that have backbones. One of them is mammals, like we're talking about this week. There's also birds and amphibians and reptiles and fish. All of those animals have backbones, but they're all very different, and it depends on what kind of animal or what you have of what group you're going to fit into. So the first one we're going to talk about is mammals. And like our story this week, baby bears, they're mammals. The other story I'm going to read you about some of the animal babies. Some of those are mammals, some are not. But we're going to talk about mammals first. There's a real quick little video that we're just about to watch that talks about mammals and tells you all the important things about mammals. So pay really close attention to this video, because after the video, we've got a live lesson, and you guys are going to tell me some of those things that you learned about mammals, okay? Alright, so pay really close attention to this video, okay? Alright, I've got to click on the monkey, and it's going to tell us. I'm going to make this bigger.
Gosh, that class was full of birds. Very funny. Didn't Mrs. Pickles say that we were going to learn about 6 types of animals? Well, we've seen insects, reptiles, amphibians, fish, and birds. What's left? Let's see.
Mammals come in all shapes and sizes. Mammals can be big or small. What makes a mammal different from other animals? Mammals feed their babies with mother's milk, and they are the only animals that have fur or hair. Mammals' fur can help them stay warm. Mammals' bodies stay the same temperature all the time, even when the weather gets very cold or hot. This means they are warm-blooded. Some mammals, like sea otters, grow thick fur to help stay warm. Other mammals, like seals, don't have a lot of hair on their bodies, so they have a layer of fat under their skin that helps them stay warm. Elephants are large mammals that live in warm places, so they don't need much hair or fur to keep them warm. And mammals have bones inside their bodies. They are vertebrates. Almost all mammal babies are born alive. They do not hatch from eggs. When a mammal baby is born, it cannot take care of itself. The parents must take care of their babies and teach them to find food. When young mammals can take care of themselves, they may leave their parents and live on their own. Mammals move around in different ways. Dolphins and whales swim in the ocean. Bats fly from place to place. But most mammals walk around on 4 legs. Or walk around on 2 legs, like we do. And some mammals can also go to school.
I felt right at home in there. Of course, you have here, you're a mammal. You can group animals together by the ways they are alike. Wow, we saw 6 classes of animals.
Alright, and that's the end of that. So, did you guys learn some things about mammals? Good. Be ready in just a second. You're going to get to tell us, and we're going to learn and make sure that we know all these important things that make an animal a mammal. And also, I want you to think about some animals that are mammals. Remember, if they're a mammal, they have to be all of those things that the video talked about. They have to do all of those things, so they have to have all of those things, okay? Okay. I'll see you in just a minute.